The bad news is, it is the last day for this vest. The good news is, it's time to talk about maternity jeans. Today we're gonna explore all of the elastic, all of the stretch, and all of the belly bands. So, join me. Look at this thing. All right. I think I may have grown out of these, but okay. Today we're gonna talk about maternity jeans. This is a really exciting topic that I've waited until my halfway point, which is today, to talk about. And the reason is because I wanted to get a good variety and I wanted to test run a bunch of different jeans myself to see what I actually liked. The crazy thing about this is your body's changing all the time and it's changing really fast. So you have no idea what you're gonna like, when you're gonna like it, and then a week will come and you'll go, oh my God, those jeans that I bought 3 weeks ago would have totally worked now, but they were huge then. So it gets really confusing. So we're gonna break this down into the 3 most important things and then the best jean for each trimester. So let's get started with number 1. As you can see, I think I've slightly grown out of these, but I do still really like them. One of the things that I like most is one of the most important things that I look at, which is the elastic. What I love about this band is the structure. We've got a layer of stretchy material with an encased elastic band, which is giving me a lot of support and kind of lifting lower where he is actually sitting down here. So that's nice for me, especially when I'm getting in and out of the car or like bending down to reach for something. I love having that internal elastic, but what you need to find is one that's gonna have a good retention. And what I mean by that is once it stretches out, as it will every single day, and once you wash it, it needs to be able to retain that stretch and go back to its original structure. So every time it stretches out, you want it to comfortably come back so that you can maintain that support and maintain that look. You don't want it to get wrinkled and rolled. You want it to look nice and stiff the way that this does. That provides the support and also looks really good. The other thing that I like about this pair for the first trimester is that they've actually bothered to maintain a lot of the details of a normal jean. I think this pocket even works partially right there. So we've got grommets and details and little pockets and even a fake fly down here, along with the back pockets and a full back waistband. So we don't even have elastic going across the back of the jean. Really makes this a really nice, almost can't even tell. Like I am definitely looking forward to keeping this one for what I am learning call the 4th trimester. So after he is born, the postpartum time when you could still use a little bit of that stretch, these are definitely gonna be one that I'm gonna keep for that time. Okay, next, let's get changed into the 2nd trimester pant and talk a little bit more about elastic and seam styles. Pair number 2. Okay. This pair, you can immediately see is different. You see these insets or these cutouts where the elastic is. So let's talk about 2 things. 1, you can see that this is straight up elastic. There's no covering of fabric like there was on the other one, but that's okay. The shape of this is really interesting, and this wide elastic is really, I think it's quite flattering the way that they've decided to inset it where the pockets would have been. The other thing that I like, again, a lot about this is I like that they've kept and maintained a full fly. Some of these details, before I was pregnant, I didn't realize how much it would matter because you think, oh, sweatpants and yoga pants for 9 months sounds awesome. And then you get about 2 months in and you're like, wow, I just feel like I never get dressed anymore. That's why we're talking about the jeans, because everyone wants to know, why even bother wearing jeans? Well, it's because it would be really nice to feel like you're getting dressed. And something about having the full functional fly still on this pant, along with other details like the top stitching and the cute little holes and stuff, and the wash, I like it. I like feeling like I'm still getting dressed. I like feeling like I've got something cute to wear out to the bar, you know, for my fake beer and mocktails. So I like this design detail, the other thing that I like about it, which is really critical, is I feel in the second trimester, I have really changed, how do I say this? Weight distribution. So yes, you're gaining weight. No, you have no idea where you're going to gain it. That has been mind-blowing. So some days it's down here, but some days, of course, it's up here and you're starting to shoot out now, right? And I love the placement of this because I love that this elastic can move with me before and after meals, throughout the day, and throughout these couple of months in this second middle odd time where you are really starting to put on weight. I'm really starting to put on weight, and it's in this area. And so I need really specific targeted stretch. The rest of the jeans are actually made of jeans. This is totally normal denim with a nice little bit of regular stretch, just like I would wear jeans any other time. And the only real major difference is right here where this is where it's starting to come in. This is where it's starting to shoot out and really grow. So I like that these are definitely gonna be able to grow with me. Okay, now let's talk over the belly. Let me put those on next. All right, I'm just gonna come out belly first in this one because that's all you can see. All right, the jeans everyone has seen. Everyone knows about the full over the belly with the full elastic belly band, okay? So, important features about this. This does allow you to go all the way. And, we got some ways to go here, so these are probably gonna be with me till the bitter end. And I like that. I like having that flexibility. These do have the elastic that goes all the way to the back. Actually, I'm saying elastic, but what I mean is stretchy material with elastic stretch in it. There is no true elastic band anywhere in these pants. And that's really important because I find already that any type of true restricting band that has good retention, like we talked about with the first pair, is not so great when we get to this point, because once we're getting closer into that third trimester, that's already right now, anything that's restricting, any seam that's coming straight across, any higher than here, boy, sitting in the car, sitting at the restaurant, those are like cutting my night short, and I don't want that. So this is a really big important one, which is you see how deep down this seam is going. Yes, it means that you don't get to have basically any of the details. You don't get to have any even remotely functioning pockets. You don't get barely a fake fly. You don't get any of this stuff. I get it, but you know what? Probably, if you're like me, when you've gotten to a point where you're ready to buy one of these, you don't care as much anymore. And another thing I didn't think I would say, but the truth is, at a certain point, I still want to be functioning and moving in my day, and these are really letting me do that, especially with the stretch going all the way around, all the way across the back, where I can hike them up when I get into the car, and I can really have a lot of movement. But again, I can throw a sweater right over top of this, and I almost feel like myself. I mean, I get it. I'm just an altered version of myself right now. But it's nice to sometimes feel like you're wearing sort of a normal outfit sometimes, making you feel like, this is good and I can do the things that I need to do today. I find that it helps with my energy as well. It really helps me feel like I can get through all of the things that I need to accomplish in a day when maybe my energy levels aren't the way that they used to be. And psychologically, things like wearing jeans do make a positive impact for me. So my 2 cents for what they're worth, but the belly band is the final result. It is gonna happen. Don't fight it. Don't fight it, just do it. It's really not that bad. And if it is that bad, let me tell you something. The trick that I've found is more lipstick and more curl. So buy yourself a new curler, buy some maternity jeans, go out to dinner. You're gonna make it. Whew! It's not super hard yet either. That's the thing with the second trimester, is you can see it, but you can also still see the dent of my belly button, and just, it's still like we're coming into density, but we're not quite there yet. You can see it. you can see it. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that we got to talk about this. Really, I am. There's a lot of ways to shop for maternity jeans out there, and all of them are pretty hard. So it's kind of fun to do this one together, I think. I'm gonna put links for all of these 3 different jeans in the captions so that you can take a look at all of those and pick what's right for you. They come in like different washes and stuff, which is nice as well. And thank you. Ask me questions. Ask me more questions. Tell me to review other maternity clothes. I want to know about that as well. You know, might as well like soak it up, take advantage of the situation. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe. See you soon.